folder is here, JavaScript, HTML, training batches, August. Okay, JavaScript, CMD, CODE. Okay, so the last we have studied about something variable and all. So today I want to go further. We have studied about the object functions and the events. So we are going to deeper today the object and the functions and what you can say events. So first I want to open my content tutorial where it is. So if you go to the vishrimaivo.com/tutorial, you are going to be get the all the content. So that is the one thing. Then after that, so we are going to be go for the JavaScript. So in the JavaScript, so last we have studied about the function, object, events. Okay. Sentence wise, what is a function? Function is a piece of a code which will perform a task. Okay. Then what is an object? So object is a real world entity which is having the states and behavior. And the events is of something it has happened. So before that, I want to make a some pictorial representation to understand the concepts. Okay. So first of all, I want to draw one diagram and I will explain the what is an object, what is an event, what is a function. Okay, so as I told that the object, even car is an object, and person is an object, so everything is there. Okay, so what I will do, I want to create a one more file. So that is a blank diagram. So I have created. So here only, yes, create, cancel. Okay, the first one is the function event object. Okay, the first one is the I will take a function. What is the function? The function is anything. It is a some. It is going to be operate something. It might be in a singing a song, or it might be an addition of two number, or it might be a display the video, or it might play a video. These are all called a functions. Functions means actions or a specific operations. Okay, so now what we are doing after function, so then now it is coming for the event. So what is an event? Let's say I will take this is as an event. See, forget about diagram. So event is a something has happened. What is something happen? It is, see, when I mouse over, so that is changing some what we can say what we can say. This is a see, if I mouse over means it is a event. If I click is an event. If I drag is an event. If I drag, this is an event. Okay. So something is happened is called an event, and something uh, like a drag or mouse over, mouse move, etc. etc. Click. If I click, more shapes are there right here. If I click means, so this is called a event. If I click means, so this is called a more sorry events. So what is the relation between the events and function? Yes, when you do some events, automatically function is going to be called. So what is then? What it is? Let's say I want to take a one. Let's say this is a one button. Let's assume. Okay. So this is the one button. So that button, why we are using? Okay. So this button, I want to use a. Okay. Let's here it is a button. If I click means it is a playing a song. Let's close this one. So event is a something is happened. Once I click an event, it is going to be play some song. So clicking is a button. Let's say your button is there, no? So this is called a clicking is an event, making a some sound or something. This is an function. Let's say one more thing. If you have a car remote, if I click a car remote, so that is clicking a car remote is an event, then it is a opening a door or making a some noise or something, that is called an event. And you have a button, switch button. When you click a switch button here, automatically it is going to be called a sounds, or like making a, sorry, light on. If I click on, the light is getting on. If I click off, light is getting off. So event is having a on and off state, and where is a function, it is having a display the what is it again? Light and off the light. Everything is called an event and this one functions. Okay, so now then what is an object? Yeah, object is something. It contains the two properties. One is called a state, one is called a behavior. So what does it mean? Let's say this is the person is also an object. Sir, you told that everything is an object. Is it a person object? Yes. In the coding, okay, you don't compare like object means something. So in the coding, object means let's say person is an, let's say he is an actor is an object. How? So I want to show one thing here. So here it is a, the object is again it is divided into two parts. So, what is an object is divided into two parts. So, so this is called a state, and this is called a behavior. Okay, this is called a, sorry, object, sorry, behavior, and okay. So that person is told a object. Object is containing a state and a behavior. So what is a state and behavior? What is a person's a state? The person's state is name, age, email, something, what is it? Location, salary, so etc. etc. Okay, name, age, email, location, salary, etc. Okay, so this is a name, age, email, location, salary, etc. This is a state of a person. Okay, so these are all the state, right? So these are all the states. And one more thing is called the behavior. So what is the behavior of person? So behavior of person is what? So talk, walk, run, jump, sing, and something see. Okay. So person is an object. The object is having a two properties. That is a not properties. Two things. One is a state. One is a behavior. The state is a something which is having a state, name, age, email, and everything. The behavior is something called a functions. We can call as a functions or a behavior. Same thing here. It is a function is there. Okay. So see, uh, C means to node. In Kannada, it's node. So it is an object or like a, sorry, action. So talk is like a action. Walk is also an action. Run is an action. Jump is an action. Sing is an action. So wherever it is a action will come, that is called as a function. Okay. So here what happens? So here we have multiple functions here. So the functions and the states or the functions or a behavior. So including we can say it as a, what we can say, so that is called an object. Okay, so we can say this is the state and behavior. So we can say this including all, we can say object. Okay. So why if I use a something round bracket? So round bracket means so that is function. If it is a name is also becoming a function if I use a open close bracket after the name. So because name is not, it's not a function because of it is a state of a person. So then can you give another example? So let's say I will take a something called a the car. Let's assume car. Okay. See, just for explanation purpose. So this is a car. So this car is having a state, the car name, car model, car price, car company, and is it a fuel diesel car or petrol car? Again, car properties are what? Start, stop, open window, close window, brake, clutch, gear, everything. These are all of it. Including all these things are we can say this is an object. Got it? We got to clear like that. Object, sorry, events, functions, and a object. So object is having the two properties that is a state and behavior. Let's say I will take a car as an example. The car state are a name, age, email, location, salary, etc. The behavior is a see, talk, walk, run, jump, sing. So this is the how it is going to be. So got it. So this is how it is going to be worked. So now what I have to do, so I want to, this is a theoretical explanation I have done. So I want to give an example. So I will not refer anything here. So just I will give an example, then I will explain. Okay. The first I want to go here. I want to create a one more file called index6.html and the document and save it. H2. Welcome to JS state object, sorry, state object function. Okay, so now save it. So now I want to explain one by one. Okay, welcome to JS state object function. Okay, now first what I have to do, I want to write a script tag. So I have written the first what I have to do, I have to call about the event. So what is an event? What are the JavaScript events? So if you just go for the button, click me. Here, if you click on, no, so these are all the events. On bowler, on play, on click. See, on click we are going to be take it. What function? So function is a display. Okay, what display? So that display we are going to be write a function. So what is this one? This is a this button is calling the event. What is that event name? On click is event. What is this display? Display is then a method. So just I want to show here. What is it? Yeah, I want to call the function display open close brace. So now what I have to do, function display, I want to display something, anything I can display. Something what console dot log of 3 plus 5, something like that. Okay, so right click, open with the live server. Okay, so just I want to cut it from here. We'll go here, add it here. Okay, so now I want to close this one. So let it be. So this is the just now it is in a button. Okay, if I just go here, close it, clear it. If I click, clicking is an event. Okay, if I click here, clicking is an event. Once I click means displaying a value is in a function. Same thing. How it is, how it will be. So if you just go here, so button is what? So button is having an event called on click. So once I click on click, it is calling a function name that is called a display. So where we have display inside a script function display is there console.log 3 plus 5. So that is 8. That 8 answer it is going to be print here. So what we have learned, so that is a event and a function where we are going to be write the event inside the HTML element. Okay, so you might having a if you have a drag also event. So if you just show you a button on, see on drag. On drag means you give something like that drag or something like this. So let's show here. Control C, Control V. How it will works, we'll see here. On drag. Yeah, this is not work because of we have to call the events here. So drag like what I can say 2D transformations. So button on click display. So this is going to be display the console.log 3 plus 5. So this is called an event and this is called a function. So function and events are relate each other. So this is the event and this is the function. Clicking is an event, displaying a value. Okay. So now what I have to do, one more thing, I want to display the object. So what is an object? So object is a real world entity which is having a state and behavior. So as I told, so object is having a states and behavior. So let's say this is the car only I will take an object. So how to define a car? So let the car equals to, how to define an object in the JavaScript? So here it is a flower bucket. Now, car object, what is the car name? Colon, Tata, Tiago. Okay, car name is over. The cost. So I don't want to make a double quote because of cost number. That is why 6 lakh, something like that, basic. So or else if you want to make it as an quote, you can make it quote. Okay, so that is a 6 lakh is over. And the color, white, black or blue, anything. Okay, model. Which model? Something called a Tata MOD 340, something like that. This is the model. Okay, car type. So car type is a, so petrol or something. Okay, so this is the, what is a car? Car is an object which is having a state and behavior. So this is the a state of the car. So behavior means you can add a something, a behavior. So this is a something called a function. So this is the object is means what? It is containing the key pair value of a state. So again state is the property name and property value. Let's say I will take a one more example. Let person, I want to take an object equals to, what is the person properties? His name. What is the person name? Something called a Virat Kohli and a name and what is that one? Virat Kohli and the profession, the cricket And the next, what is this one? Salary 5 lakh. Okay, salary in lakh 5 and something age 34. So this is also an object and this is also an object. So this is the name Virat Kohli, profession cricket, salary is 5 lakh and age 34. So why I have not mentioned here means, so no need because age in the number and salary in the number, so no need to add a double quote. If you want to add it, you can add it, but it is a, now it is in a string variable, but number only, but that is the type is a string variable. If you do like this also, it will take. Okay. So now, so this is how we have defined. Then how to display this one? Okay. So here it is. I want to take a, this is the one example, car and person. Okay. So the every object is containing the states and behavior, but I have defined only state and I want to define a behavior. What is a behavior? Something called a function display car, something called a display car person values open close brace. Okay, so this is how display car person values. So here what happens, I want to display the car value as well as the person value. How to display? So document dot write of, I want to write a subtext. The name of car is, so colon, how to access, sorry, plus, how to access. So here it is the object name and property name. So I will do car dot car name plus. What is the car dot car name? So car is an object, car name is property name. So the object name dot property names, indirectly it is going to be displayed here. That is the Tata Tiago. The name of the car is car name and uh, the cost is colon car dot cost. So what is a car? Car is an object and a cost it is going to be this one. So this is a property name, not a value. So this is called a property value. The object name and a property name, it is going to be give the value. This is the car cost. Okay. So now the plus and what is the cost? Model is. So how to do? Car dot model. Save it. So document dot the name of car is car dot name, the cost is car dot cost, and the model is car model. So display. So this function I have defined here. So this is called a defining. So there is, where is the calling? The calling is here. Copy. I want to call a one more button. So I will take a button. So then on click. So here it is a display value. Display. Okay. So display car person value. Please ignore if it is a spell mistakes. So this is for what? When I click means, so clicking is an button is an event. So adding a 3 plus 5 is an 8 is an a function. Same thing if I click or display car person value, so it is called an event. Once it is clicked here, automatically the value is displayed, that is called a function. What is it? That the name of car is Tata Tiago. So the name of car is car dot car name. To access the object name, how to access? the object name and the property name. So then it is going to be give the property value. Okay. So the name of the car is Tata Tiago. So that is the car name. The cost is car.cost. The cost is 6 lakh. So how it is giving a car.cost? So car is here, the cost is here. So the object name, property name, it is giving the property value. So model is car.model. So this is going to be give the Tata mod 340 something like that. So this is how it is going to be work. So got it. So how the object it functions. I think it is clear for you guys. Okay. So now we are going to go for the theoretical value. So discussion. What is a function? A JavaScript function is a block of a code to be designed to be perform a specific task. What is the specific task we are doing? So we are displaying the eight number addition of two number, and we are displaying the object values. So this is called a what you can say that is the function block of a particular a function is a javascript similar to procedure set up a statement to perform a task or calculate value. A javascript component executed when the something invokes a call it. Okay, so this sentence is for the understanding purpose. So in one word, what is a javascript means? Javascript function means a javascript function is a piece of a code or a block of a code to perform a task. Or so what he is doing here, see this is a thing, my function. How the function is calling? So when they were going to be click on that button, so there here what happens? It is going to be called the my function. So my function here it is a calling and here it is a defining. Okay. So JavaScript function syntax. Okay. So then how it will be displayed? So this is the function name. Sorry, this is a function parameter. Same here it is a function parameter and a display person value. So the value should be anything name. Display XYZ or display data or display Bangalore or anything. Okay, so anything you can display the value. Okay, the parameter should be anything. Let's say I want to say here we are passing a four two numbers. I can pass a three numbers also. I can pass a n number also. I can pass a 50 number also. So that is called a parameter one. So here it is a parameter one is a four. The parameter two is a two is a three. If might be a parameter one more means so just add a comma, add a value. So this is how it will work. JavaScript function syntax is specific function name. Sorry, function. This is the keyword and a function name. So this is a parameter one, parameter two, parameter three. Like that, n number of parameters you can use. Okay. The function invocation. Function invocation means the function, the calling. When an event occurs. So what is so when our functions are called means when the event. Let's what is the event is happening here? For reload, clicking as an event. Same thing they are telling that function invocation. The code inside the function will be executed something invokes or a call. So when what is happening here, if I click here, it is going to be display the value. When an event occurs, when the user clicks a button. So here it is a the user event. The next is a when it invoked from the JavaScript automatically how it will be happen. So if you reload a means you are going to be display the value. So if you want to see here, if you just go for the change the event name. So instead of on click control D on load, save it, run it. Yeah, we need to call one more function on load. Okay, let it be. We'll see. Let it onload. Onload. So on click, it is going to be change the content. So now, what happens? So this is the function. Why function? Then okay. So why we need a function? We are already a variable. Okay. So why function means I will give a general example. If you search a calculator in the internet, So Google it is it's going to be your calculator. So why we need in the sense we can calculate by mind. I know how to 10 into 10 plus 10 20 rupees. Why we need a calculator? I want to calculate something 8, 5, 6, 4, something like that. And the plus 5, 8, 9, 2, something like that. Is it possible to remember to you guys? No, right? So just if you see something this whatever the value it is coming or something. So or else I can just okay, so like that. So why we need a calculator since? So I am the one guy I am doing it. In the whole the world they are using this calculator to calculate. So it is keep on calculating and processing. So why we need in the sense same calculator function will be used by the n number of lakhs close together people at a time or anything. So that's why the function. So then what is happening here? It is a reusing is happening. So just I want to add a something this number. So I want to add this to something like this. Run it. So this is the value. Okay. To do the complex calculations, so you need a calculator. What is a calculator inside? Again, it is a program only. They have written a some program when they add as value and they added a plus and another number. Then if you press equals to, so it is going to be add a number one, number two. Then that value is going to be print here. Okay, so this is called the calculator. Okay, so like that. So here it is a map, what is something. So many calculators are there. So this calculator is used by the n number of. So that is called a reusable. So why we need a functions in the sense. So uh, you can reuse the code, define the code once and use it many times. You can use the same code many times with a different arguments to procedure the different result. Same thing. I can pass the addition of a number or subtraction of a number, multiplication of number or anything. So that is possible with this one. Okay, so that is a JavaScript functions. Convert a Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, so convert your Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. So that is the function we have written. So operator, the opening closing bracket operator invokes the function. Okay, this is all the examples we have given. You just practice it. So got it? What is a function? The function is a piece of a code or a block of a code. It is written to perform some specific task. It might mean addition, subtraction, division, or anything. We are not sure. So anything. The next is an object. So what is an object? So object is a learned in JavaScript variable or contains the data value. So object is real world entity. It is just storing the value in the keypair value. How? Let's take constant person. The first name is John, last name is Doe, age is 50, and eye color is this one. Okay, we already discussed there. Contact person, first name John, last name Joe, age 50, and eye color something blue. So this is the person object. If you want to access the person object, how to do? So person dot first name means it is going to be print a job. Person dot last name is means the due. Person dot age equals to 50. Person dot eye color means it is going to be displayed. If you do person dot blue means it will throw an error. So we are going to be use the object name and a property name. So property name is here. First name is property name. Last name is property name and the age is property name, eye color is property name. So this is how it is going to be work. Okay, the next is one more thing is called a this keyword. What is a this? In this the this keyword refers to an object. Okay, so we are going to be go deeper this one. As of now, no need. Oh, just is a what is a this is the keyword. Java this is the keyword refers to the object. Just you understand this one. So what is means? This is a keyword. It is refers to an object. Okay. So we'll discuss with some examples later. Which object depends on how it is being invoked, used or called. Yes, it's true. So this is called an object. We got to know what is a function and an object and event. So we have discussed here, and again we have discussed about what is that one? All the theoretical part. So yeah, last is event is right. So event is something like that on click. See event. So here it is a on click is an event. So how many events are there means? So if you just go here, take a one button and so call the see on blur on can play on can play length through on change. So these are all the events. So on mouse means on point mouse moves like that. So we have so many because hardly we are using the on click is the most oftenly used. So got it. So that is the event is a something that is happening. So what is something is happening? So if I closing means it is closing as an event. So once I close that program has to be vanish or hide or something. So that is written in the function. Got it. So this is all about the object functions. Okay. The next is a string. So these are all the very important. I am telling that. Okay, if you do practice daily means you are going to be remembered, or else you are going to be forget everything. Okay. Again, later you have to study and all. So whatever the sessions we are going to be give, so you have to be study within that day only. Okay, JavaScript string. So a JavaScript is a string. What is a string? String means not in Kannada Dara, but in the program string means it's a sequence of a character. A string is a sequence of one or more characters that consist of letters, numbers, or symbols, etc. A JavaScript string is a zero or more characters written inside the codes. Okay. So now here it is a let x equals to John Doe. So it is going to be x is assigned to the text is assigned to the John Doe. So you can use a single or a double quotation. So let car name 1 equals to Volvo XC0, car name 2 Volvo XC0. Okay. So this is all about a car, sorry, a string. So I want to take an example. Index7.html and the doc. Welcome to strings in a JavaScript. So for that I want to create a string here. So let my string equals to someone's name Virat Kohli. Okay, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11 are there. So just I want to show here. So how it is the? So let text equals to John Doe. Let my string is there. I will change a text. So you can give any name. Let text equal to Virat Kohli. Okay, same thing here it is there. So you can use a single quote or double quote. Either you can use a double quote or a single quote. The next what I want to do, I want to find the length. How to find the length? Document dot write of text dot length open close brace. So just index 7 is there, just going here, we'll go here 7. So something a text dot length is not a function, yes. So just I want to remove this one, save it or run it. So here it is a 12 is there. So how 12? So here it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is there. But here it is a 12 it is showing. Yes. So here it is what happens. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The blank is there, no blank space. So that is a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is the 12 it is going to be print here. So why blank is also it is a, this one. So this is a string variable. So that's why it is taking a blank space also as a place. So that is why. So this is called a let text equals to the Virat Kohli something like that. The next what we are going to do, we are going to be deal with a JavaScript string as an object. Okay, what is a string as an object? So we have seen about how to create an object, but we are going to be create a object of type a string. So how to do this one? So for that, a string open close brace. So something called a John equals to a new is there. Okay. So new. So I don't want to sorry I here it is I need to use the equals to constant. So what is the function name? Function name should be something x. So x equals to string of John. So if you want to display console dot log of the x, let's see what is the print it is going to be print. So the x value it is going to be print. So let's go here. See the string is a John. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So total length is 4. The string is 3 because of it is going to be start with a 0. So let constant x equals to new string John. So this is it. So I will use a something John new. Save it, run it. Now this is a 12 and this is a 12. Why? Because we are going to be add a take a spaces also a value. Okay. So that is called a string. So just you okay. So here there's the object, functions, and event. This is very important. So events, object, functions. So I'm giving a. So I don't want to take a much more topic because of you have to be practice very well. Again, I'm telling that function, object, events are very important thing. Okay, so you have to practice well. Okay, so you just complete the thing.